Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for PSY-45 research methods for Saturday, September 24th. Just going to go over a few items as I always do, and reminders, clarifications to help you stay on top of things. So let's get started. First up here is that you should have received the feedback from part 1 of your paper there, and it's fairly detailed, so please make sure that you examine that. Some of you had some real problems with the APA style formatting of your references and or the caliber or quality of your references, so please do address that, because remember, per the instructions, those references must be from actual research studies, so psychology related books, websites, etc. Those are not research studies and don't really count towards your 10 minimum, so please make sure that you remedy those issues for the next two parts of your paper. And I do give you pretty detailed feedback there regarding, again, the formatting of your references, so please take that into account when you try to fix those problems. And a few of you had some issues with your thesis statement and or your topic, so please make sure that you address those as well. Next up here, regarding the same paper, the outline part 2, the instructions for that you'll find underneath Unit 5 on our Canvas course page. So just like you found for part 1, scroll down past Unit 5 of our course materials, and there underneath you'll find the APA style literature review module that's dedicated for that there. So you'll find the instructions there for component 2, the outline, so take a look at that. Just like you saw for the first part of the paper, there's a how-to video you'll find at the top of the instructions to walk you through with screenshots and narration from me to help you understand what you need to do there. Also make sure that you incorporate any feedback from part 1 of your paper that needed addressing, as I was just describing there a moment ago. And like you saw for the first part of the paper, for part 2, the outline, I have included a number of sample outlines for you. I think it's really helpful with the outlines in particular to kind of see what one should look like, so do examine them. What I put up there is kind of the good, the bad, the ugly of outlines for this kind of assignment, so do take a look at those so you can get a sense of what's not so great versus, well, this is a really top-notch kind of outline there. Do be careful, as you'll find in the instructions, when you present your outline, that you do need to present information from every one of your 10 references. You need to provide what's called a citation when you do that. The citation is typically just the author or author's names enclosed in parentheses along with the year of publication, and also a page number if you happen to be directly quoting something. You'll see examples of citations in the sample outlines, but also in your Pocket Guide to APA Style, and in that online writing lab, the OWL, they have examples of what citations should quote-unquote look like too, so do take a look at that there. Do be careful, again, that you cite every one of your references at least once, and also be careful that you don't just present block after block of quotes, because quoting isn't writing, and that's really not going to help you earn points on your outline. So please be careful about that. Some quoting is fine, but what you should not do is just have nothing but quotes presented there in your outline. Do take a look at the rubric for this assignment. You'll find near the bottom of the instructions there things that'll cost you points, so do take a look at that. And the deadline for the outline is Thursday, October 6th, so you still have some time to get it together there, but definitely do take a look at those samples, at the rubric, and you should be able to easily figure all that out. Next up here is that the most recent Chapter 6 quiz and discussion that closed yesterday there, so a lot of you brought up some good points about using college students as maybe they're a blessing or a curse, so I was impressed by the remarks there, so good work on that. Your next Chapter 7, which is our first research strategy chapter, and it's really our first chapter of some content aside from table setting, like all of our previous 6 chapters have been. So take a look there at that Chapter 7. It's really great. It's all about experiments. I'm sure a lot of you already understand some things about experiments, but there's a lot you probably didn't learn, which is what this course is designed to do, is to give you all those details there. So and do remember that there is a time differential for the quiz versus the discussion there. The discussion is due at 9 p.m. The quiz is due at 11:59 p.m. and it's due next Friday there, September 30th. And I do have an extra little item there in the unit module there regarding Chapter 7. There's an extra link in there to a website about the placebo effect. It's a CBS News report. It's only about 5 or 6 minutes there. It's really great. It'll totally blow your mind about what you thought you knew about placebos, and trust me, I always have a lot of interesting comments about it when I do this in my face-to-face class live. So check it out. It's really amazing stuff there too. Next up here is that we do have our live session this coming Monday, so make sure that you can be there if you can at 11 a.m. Don't forget to be watching those lecture videos there. And also coming up there, not this week, but the following week, you're going to have your Unit 2 exam over Chapters 5, 6, and 7. You will get a reminder announcement about that this coming Monday. It's going to be coming up that following Monday through Wednesday, not this Monday through Wednesday. Let's see here. Also, don't forget to do your MindTap assignments prior to that exam opening up there after next weekend there. Next Sunday is the last time you can do that there, the Sunday before the exam opens up there. And other than that, if you need anything in the meantime, please reach out via email on Canvas. I'll be glad to get back to you. I hope you're having a good weekend, and otherwise, maybe I'll see you there on Monday. So take care until then.